Hi, thanks for your interest in myRequest. We are here today to discuss our proposition of how we can redefine residential letting experience for letting agents, tenants, landlords through our digital platform and help LetRisks to better reach to customer segment, enable to cross-sell products, increase market share, increase revenue, enhance customer experience, and future-proof our business. Let's see some of the market trends today happening across. So if you look at the customer age demographic, um, you know, we got 19 million renters made up of from 9.5 million properties, and average renters age, 47% come from the age band of 25 to 34. And now let's look. Actually, that's close to 50% of the total renting population. Now let's look at what's the pattern of technology adoption in that segment. Um, we are more a smartphone society. 93% of the adults have smartphones. So we see actually the changing trend. People are now more tech savvy in our society. Their behavior, the customer behavior pattern has changed. They would like to buy things through their mobile phones. They want to buy it where they want it. On the spot they would like to do it. So that's kind of experience they are seeking. Um, uh, and then some of the disruption happening in the insurance sector. If you see, lot most of the insurance players in if you see actually in the motor insurance on the home side, or on the personal side, more insurers are more moving into the digital channel where you can buy insurance on the go. You start with by the end of the transaction you have an insurance in the hand. And more and more your customer segments are millennials, and they don't like actually to go into um, you know uh, on the telephone or go to an agent get they just want to read it. They're on the go, they want to buy it out. And the even the relationship today, they want less interaction. They don't want to call a call center and do it. So those are kind of the trends which we are seeing it. And with those trends, let's see actually what are the different challenges which we see actually from an insurance service providers. They have right now a traditional channel. Access to customers is difficult because insurance products are sold through agents. Insight on your customers are very limited because you don't own the customer unless they buy it, right? If they buy it also, if you want to provide more other additional services, still you can't do that because you lack the insight. And now if you look actually from the segment of the housing provider, what are the challenges they face? Oh, one of the challenges they face is actually they have again pressure because from the online side, competitors increasing. They have in pressure on their revenue. They have to deal with multiple systems to provision any buyout. So they have to deal with the tenants reference system. They have to call an insurance service provider or an insurance system. They have their own property management system. So they have multiple systems to deal with. And then on top of it, actually they have the regulation to meet. So they have to really look into all aspects. And if we see the challenges commonly across, we see actually the customer buying patterns have changed. People are more viewing the properties online and then trying to see, you know, um, they are demanding more value add services, just not a property. Um, because of all these things, the operational cost are increasing for both insurance providers as well as the housing providers. The margins are decreasing, which ultimately have an impact on your revenue. And also, there is a big impact from the digital disruptors who are coming actually from the top end and providing a solution which disrupt the complete model, and they are doing it for a fraction of the cost. So those are the challenges which has to be addressed. What we got, as our platform when we were start building our platform, we had taken all these aspects into the consideration, and we thought what we thought is actually marrying the traditional channel to the digital channel, with giving a new experience to the customer, the tenants, to the letting agent through a digital channel. That was the thought process when we started building our platform. So let me just show you, what we have built. What we have built is a platform which your housing providers, the insurance provider, and the tenant are within the platform, so that they are seamlessly connected. So, what's the benefit? When everything is interlinked, it's a seamless. So you enter data once, you can connect with your customer, the tenant, or to the housing providers. They can, request the service, which it can be fulfilled through the platform. That's what actually essentially we have built. And let's see actually some of the benefit which they can realize through the platform. We provide a digital property management platform. um, we help them through the digitization. We help them to reduce their operational cost. We also give housing providers or letting agent a new revenue stream. It's Our platform is just not, they don't spend, they're not just spending money, we are helping them to get more money out of it. We also help them to be compliant to the regulations. With Section 21 introduced the Deregulation Act, we help them to address that through our platform. Um, what are the actually, for if you look actually from an insurance service provider, if they are a part of myRequest platform, what they get? One thing which I can assure is you will be the first in the market. There would be easy cross selling of your products, both to insurance, both to the housing provider as well as to the tenant. You can better reach out your marketing, because we have inbuilt ads and newsletter capabilities. So that means you don't have to rely on outside system. Within the system, you can reach out to the tenant in the mobile app, or to the letting agent into his portal or into his system, through our myRequest platform. We can provide you can provide value added services to them. um, and ultimately, all these aspects enhances the customer experience. Now if you look actually from the tenant's perspective, what they get it out of it, they get actually, they have an ease of interaction, because you don't have to rely on the traditional times, call a phone, email and chase them. No, everything is digital. You can manage tenancy at the fingertip. All the relevant details about the tenancy and everything is at their fingertip within the app. In on top of that, as a value add services, we provide them lifestyle services like home services, personal services, which help them to settle down and in their day-to-day aspects of when they're living, right. We also offer them some, help them to save money with exclusive deals. So that's in a nutshell actually our platform. We are bringing it out. And what's our go-to-market proposal? So what I figured out was actually, if we bring both actually a LetRisk has a customer base, utilities has a customer base, connect them through myRequest platform. When you're providing this platform to both of your agents, what is being exposing is, it's exposing their complete customers like tenants. You have access to letting agent through one platform. So that means we can cross sell products to them. Utilities products can be cross sell to let risk customers. Let risk products can be cross sell to utilities. That's not it. What my proposal is actually, bring my request customers also expose my request customers also um, within the platform to you combine. And also our lifestyle service segment is API is being tested at this point of time by some of the major banks within UK to provide a lifestyle element within to their customers. So we want to bring that customer base. So combining all the four customer base, what are we going to get? We are going to get a combined letting agents and housing providers through all the four, exposed to landlords and tenants. So all these three customer segments will be exposed, and you will be having an access to them. You can provision, you can sell right product to the right segment, and without even on the dependency of the agents or a middleman to sell your products. In even so that means actually you can provision your products in a very cost effective manner. So what does that represent? We have a combined customer base, which is huge to to address. So the proposition is roll the platform across to our combined customer base. um, some of the benefits actually which we could realize, have already highlighted. Our commercial model, what we are looking is we are looking for a strategic partner, and we want to work out a proposition in which we would like actually to get this platform free to the letting agent so that they use this platform, and somehow we recover the cost. So that's something which we can have a discussion, but that's something which is going on in our head, is how we can get how we can capture the mass market. So let's see actually some of the pilots which we have done, and some of the date benefits and the commission models which for the letting agent. um, so letting agent, what we have seen is letting agents are able, for a 300 property, they are able to save one FT cost out, just simply doing the manual kind of a property management, dealing with maintenance, dealing with record maintenance and all those aspects. There's a one FT cost which they were able to switch into the frontline sales. So some of there are soft benefits and the hard benefits. What we could capture, quantify, we have taken that. And along with that, with our lifestyle service segment within the platform, what we can deliver to the end customer, through our different services, the potential commissions which they can earn is quite significant. For a 300 property agent, and 50% of them avail these services, he is looking at a potential about a 20K to make through this platform. That's an income, that's a commission income which he's generating. That said, this is not the final figure, because we are keep on adding services into the platform, and the more the services, there is a higher the chance of customer using one of those services. So so that's also one of the factor that will impact on on the commission revenue. um, what we are offering, what's our offering, what it does look like. So we have targeted four customer segment within myRequest. You got tenants, you got landlords, letting agents, and the tradesman, the contractor. That's something unique for myRequest. But you see actually, some of the services which we are targeting for each of the customer segment. And how and what's our status as of today, on our roadmap? We have already launched base product, a retail, a digital repair management platform, because that's where the whole stepping stone of getting a letting agent use the platform. Then we are actually, once he has that, then we are, opening up all other proposition for him to ensure that we provide him a value added services to him. um, so, who, I'm just listing some of our strategic partners. We have integrated Uber for book your ride. We got Cash on Mobile for mobile top ups. We have got for home services and home services part, fantastic services. And we also have integrated utilities, which are aware for the utility management within the platform. So that's a part which integration has been completed. We have planned integrations on some of the services like beauty and laundry, which we are which we have planned. We have done over past 5-6 months. Actually, we have done our beta testing customers who have used this platform feed in actually inputs to enhance the platform. They, some of the customers are listed out here, and we have reached out to the customers, demonstrated our platform, and built a customer pipeline who are ready to go once we launch actually our next phase with the lifestyle services out in app stores and Google Store. And to summarize, I'm Anup Mohan, who's speaking. We are three co-founders. We are a small agile team, based out of operating out from UK and India. Um, uh, and to summarize, we got all the ingredients to be successful, and within one platform. There is no other competitors for or companies which provide this level of sophisticated service in the residential letting. So that's why we are very confident of you know uh, capturing the market and providing more kind of redefining the whole residential letting experience. Something to part with. I like this phrase. Is coming together is a beginning, keeping together is a progress, working together is a success. Famous quote from Henry Ford. I'll leave the. I hope actually you enjoyed the presentation, and I'll leave this to for you to digest. We have got some of the appendix where how we have built the proposition, which you can quickly go through. Some of our competition and technology landscape. What are the products which are there out in the market? How they fare. Um, but yeah, if there is any other doubt, you can reach out to me. And thanks for your time for listening to us. Thank you.